Okay, guys, here's some of the 5 things that bad boys get right that nice guys kind of miss, right? There's some clues here you guys can pick up on. So here's the deal. The whole thing is that bad boy personality traits, whatever, they're very similar to alpha male traits when it's done in a positive way, right? I mean, the idea here is for some of you nice guys here, there's nothing wrong with being nice, man. Nice is being nice. Nice is no problem. However, you want to have a little bit of a mix of, you know what I'm saying, some of those traits that they carry, the bad boys and the alphas, right? So I'm gonna give you about 5 of those, right, to work with. So what are some of the things that bad boys do that women find attractive and they can't resist? Let's say number 1, obviously, is the confidence of a bad boy, right? The bad boy moves with confidence, right? He has no problem doing what he feels when he's ready, and he believes he can get it done, right? Which leads to number 2. He's unapologetically himself. He's unapologetically his own personality, how he moves. He owns his masculinity, right? Number 3, he takes risks, right? Bad boys take risks. Alpha males take risks. People that are on the cusp of changing and moving with purpose, they take risks. Why? They gamble on themselves. They believe in themselves. So you want to make sure that, when you approach a woman, right, that's a risk. Very small risk, but life is risky, right? None of us will get out of it alive. So life is risky. So you have to be able to approach women. All they can say is no, and then you get better at finding the ones that give you indicators of interest that gives you more yeses than nos, right? You're still going to get nos no matter what. You get better at cutting those down, right? That's the idea, right? So the next one, very independent. Bad boys move on their own. Again, like I said, these guys go their own way. They don't follow the pack. They don't follow the trend, right? They make trends. They're trend makers. They do their own thing. Whether they have a group with them, but by themselves, they really don't care, right? They stand on what they feel. They feel whether it's right or wrong. They stand. They do it. If they have to, they'll go it alone. Again, this is part of being independent. This is confidence. This is no lack of. They don't need the social, values that everyone else leans on and counts on to make themselves feel better, right? So that's the whole thing with the alpha trait, but this is a bad boy trait that alpha males also share, right? So when I say alpha, in this case, that's an alpha bad boy trait, right? Being able to be self-sufficient, count on yourself. You don't need others to validate you. Right? Get the fact that guys want women to validate them and let them know, hey, I'm a nice guy. I'm not going to hurt you or do anything bad to make you feel sad or whatever. But that's boring to women. Unfortunately, that's boring. I'm not saying that they don't want that, but don't tell it to them. You have to show it, right? But you have to give them a little mystery, right? You can't be too predictable. See, bad boys are not predictable. Again, that's part of variety. They're a mystery. When they're wondering about you, when women wonder about you guys, they're thinking about you. They're thinking about you, wondering about you. They're falling more in love. When you're a nice guy, you're spelling things out. Hey, I'm this, I'm A, B, C, and D. So once you tell her the whole story of the book, you tell her the whole story. What's the point of her reading the book, right? You just narrated it to her, right? So that creates boredom. However, if you're spontaneous and you're exciting and different and new, I say you got to dance around and be a clown for her, but you have to be different. You have to be mystery. You have to be spontaneous. Doesn't mean you think, hey, what are you doing? But you flip the script sometimes. Instead of you going out to the movies, take her somewhere else. Take her to a park, right? Take her to a game room or something, right? Take her bowling or whatever. But the idea is to flip the narrative and change it up, right? Especially you guys that are married or in long-term relationships, LTRs I call them. You got to change things up. You got to court your wife. You still got to date her and make things spontaneous. She built you how many years, how many months, whatever. You got to change things up, guys. So listen, like, subscribe, comment below. You hear your family, I got you, kid. Excel, and I'm out.